Dear aquarist, fish keeper, today our fish disease case number 63. It's about the silver dollar tank raised or pond raised Metynnis maculatus, which has been creating losses. In the background, you see another Amazon picture. You see a fisherman there in the background. I'm not at the Amazon, I'm at home, but it's one of the collections of my pictures I took during my traveling. So now I'll show you my PowerPoint, which I made on the silver dollar, which had a bacterial infection, case number 63. You see how abnormal the fish are swimming, very strange with the heads down. So there was something bothering the fish. There were a few losses. Some were looking okay, but every day there was one or few which is showing that strange behavior. So we start checking them, and we found that some parts of the gills were destroyed, and it looked like a bacterial infection. See, this part is gone. Here we see some healthy parts, but not all the gills were so healthy. See here more, this basic part is gone. Here at the top is wasting away. Is here the video shows you the different parts. See, the top is taken off by bacterial infection. See, more parts of the gills are gone. So that's not normal, and we see that it's of course eventually killing the fish. The organs had a very bad shape, some holes here in the liver, some bleeding parts, most likely bacterial. Like I say most likely bacterial because the virus we cannot see with a microscope. This is only could be detected by laboratory research, a specific laboratory, and still not easy to find virus like this. We found a lot of bacteria massively inside the fish, and certainly also infecting all the organs, the kidney, the swim bladder, and that's probably why the fish were suffering from it. We couldn't really see much onto the swim bladder. It had some fluid, and this is the kind of fluid we then pull out from the different organs, including the swim bladder, and it might have caused the infection. And there are a lot of rod-shaped bacteria, and this probably came from the breeder who was breeding a fish with this kind of poor quality, and that could be brought in by different reasons. And so this is what we could conclude from this silver dollar, and that the very badly suffering fish, like the ones who are swimming upside down, it's better to put them to sleep, because they eventually will die, and maybe after they die, they spread more of their bacteria. We notice a serious internal bacterial infecting all the organs, including the swim bladder. We can treat with antibiotics for this kind of infection. We used oxytetracycline with success, but you can ask your vet. If you're a breeder, check through the help of a lab what bacteria is playing part of a problem here. The food also can help. We recommend the Dr. Bassleer Biofish Food Fuco or the Biofish Food Grapefruit Seed Extract Poringa. That helps in controlling the bacterial infections by the fish. It's not a medication, but it's a help for the fish in the control with those phytobiotics to fight off a bacterial infection. But the main problem of here, the origin was again the breeder who was keeping the fish maybe too many together, poor food quality, too many sick fish, poor selection, etc. So that was another case on a silver dollar. Not so very common in the market, this fish, but particularly in America and Asia, it's kept as a common fish. And as I told you before in my previous presentations, bacterial infections are common. Why? We keep them in tropical water. Sometimes we are feeding with fish food, like frozen and live food, which is carrying a lot of pathogenic bacteria. This is a risk. So try to exclude the risks so you avoid problems of diseased fish and that you don't have to treat the fish. So I hope my video helped you again to become a better aquarist.